We're still on week 2, day 7, lesson 7. And looking at this, we are going to be looking at graphs. We're going to be answering we're going to be answering questions that are going to go with a graph. So looking at this is talking about school lunch order. So there's hot lunch, sandwiches, and salad. And we know that each smiley face is just one student. So that's how many more hot lunch orders were there than sandwich orders? Well, we know that there was the hot lunches. We know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm right here. And the sandwiches is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it says how many more. This how many more tells us that we're going to have to compare. So that means since we're comparing these two, we're going to be subtracting. So we're going to do 7 minus 6 equals 1. So there's one more hot lunch order. Now that one says how many fewer salad orders were there than hot lunch orders. Since it says how many fewer, we know that we are going to be subtracting. Now the salad is 1, 2, 3, 4 salads, then hot lunch orders. Well, we know there's 7 hot lunches minus 4 salads equals 3. So there's 3 fewer salad orders. Now, number 3 says if 5 more students ordered hot lunch, how many hot lunch orders will there be? Well, we know there's already 7. If we would add 5 to that, we know that there would be 12. So there will be 12 hot lunch orders if 5 more students would order that. Alrighty, guys. Now I want you to do the next page on your own using this other table to answer questions 4 through 8. Pause the video and do that now.
Okay, boys and girls, we're going to go over your answers now. So number 4 said, how many more students like fairy tales than science books? So we're taking those fairy tales and we're going to take away the people who like science books. And so your number sentence should have been 11 minus 8 equals 3. 3 more students like fairy tales. The next question, number 5, says, how many fewer students like science books than poetry books? So we know we had 15 students who liked poetry books and 8 students who liked science books. So we're going to subtract those numbers, 15 minus 8, which equals 7. 7 fewer students like science books. The next question, number 6, says how many students picked fairy tales or science books in all? So remember that or is kind of like an and. It means that we're going to put those things together. So we're taking the people who like fairy tale books, which was 11, plus the people who like science book, which is 8. 11 plus 8 equals 19. 19 students picked fairy tales or science books. Number 7 says how many more students would need to pick science books to have the same number as fairy tales. But that one was kind of tricky. We know how many more means we're going to compare, which means we're subtracting. But what we needed to do was take the number of people who like fairy tales, subtract the number of people who already like science books, and we know that we need 3 more students would need to pick science books in order to have the same number. The next question says if 5 more students show up late and all pick fairy tales, will this be the most popular book? Well, we know that the most popular book right now we have is poetry books because that's what we have. That's the most of, that we have 15 of those. So we just needed to take our fairy tale books and add 5 more to it to see if that would be greater. 11 plus 5 equals 16. So yes, it would be the most popular book. Good job, boys and girls. All right, so now we're going to go on to our next sprint for today. So go ahead and pause. Remember, again, you're looking for the number in the sequence. We're going to pause, and then we'll go over your answers. Okay, boys and girls, here's the answers to your sprint. Go ahead and just pause the video and check your answers to see if they're correct. And this will be the end of Lesson 7's work. Good job, boys and girls.